Hi everyone, it's me, just tuning in to share with you the first day of my journey here and where life has taken me through abundance consciousness. Wayne Dyer says that abundance is not something you acquire, it's something that you tune into. And I just wanted to chat a little bit about that as I sit in this amazing spa in Desert Hot Springs. That was a gift to me by my higher self, as I posted earlier about needing a moment to cleanse and purify. And with that awareness of needing to cleanse and needing to purify, my higher self aligned to create a couple different spaces for me to cleanse and purify. One of those is the reason why I'm wearing this big floppy hat, as yesterday I was gifted the opportunity to go and have a facial done. And I say gifted because it was a gift to me. It was a gift from my higher self as I allowed myself to settle in and receive abundance. Now, what does that mean, receive abundance? Well, I knew that I needed to cleanse and purify, and so I stayed open to receiving the gifts of abundance that were already there. They were just waiting for me to tune into them. So, for instance, I had a student come to my class on Sunday, my last class, and is a first-time student of mine, and we were very much in line. He had just finished doing ayahuasca ceremony, which is what I am in preparation for doing this evening. And he messaged me after the class and said, I would love for you to come to my mother's spa in Santa Monica and receive a free treatment. And as long as you're willing to have some photos done, we're rebranding and we need to have some new photos and we think that you'd be great. And I said, of course, absolutely. I would love the opportunity for the spa day. You know, I don't typically pamper myself in that way. I nourish myself in a lot of ways, but spas is just not something that I have done for myself in the past. So I went and had this amazing VIP treatment done completely for free. And my face, my skin was just magnificently feeling so clean and fresh. I've never had a facial before, so literally this was my face's first day, new beginning, fresh new skin, cleansed, pure, whole, complete. It was amazing, and it was a gift, as I knew that this moment was about me cleansing. Literally, my skin, my body, my soul, my mind, everything. And that was my last day in LA. It was really, really wonderful. And then today, I am right now in Desert Hot Springs, making my way to Joshua Tree. And the student who is taking me to Joshua Tree as a gift, the Do Ayahuasca, decided that we would go to Desert Hot Springs and spend the afternoon in quiet meditation and reflection. And we ended up at this amazing spa. It's absolutely beautiful. The mountains are behind us. I'm surrounded by flowers. There's tons of mineral pools. There's an amazing sauna, a steam room, all of which I've been indulging in. And I just wanted to tune in and chat about that a little bit, because this journey that I'm embarking on, a lot of people have said to me, how are you going to afford to travel? How are you going to, not work at a job and do these things to follow your dreams? And everyone, that's the number one question that everyone asks. Whenever you are about to go beyond yourself and do something bigger than yourself, people always question money. How are you going to afford this? How is this going to work? And there's so much fear around money. And there doesn't have to be. There doesn't have to be. This money is a beautiful way to enjoy this ride called life. It's not something that we want to have fear over. When we have fear around money, we create reasons for money to have fear around us, for money to be afraid of us, for money to not want to flow into our being, into our existence, into our world. Well, I have been in the flow of abundance and receiving so many amazing gifts from my higher self, because I knew that, for instance, today, this amazing spa, when we looked it up, I knew that the price of the spa was something that was outside of my quote-unquote budget, but I did not let that come into my awareness. I stayed in the knowing that this was where I was meant to be. I was meant to have this time to really truly cleanse and really truly purify, and that it would all work out. And I didn't allow myself to have fear around that, or close off my heart to receiving this amazing gift by, questioning the people that were gifting this to me, questioning their motives, questioning who they are. I didn't ever once have that thought cross my mind. And that openness, that open-hearted receptivity to the flow of abundance allowed me to wind up at this amazing spa and soaking in the sun and just bathing in the mineral water, natural mineral springs of Desert Hot Springs, before going into this amazing ceremony tonight that I've been dreaming about now for about 3 years, since I went to Peru in 2012, and this plant first started speaking to me then. And it's all happening now because I stepped outside of myself and decided that I was no longer going to be controlled by the fear of money. I was no longer going to allow money to control my world. When I lived in Los Angeles, I had a very expensive apartment that I was working around the clock to afford, and I wasn't able to really put my heart and soul into the other things that I'm here to do, which is to be a healer, a teacher, a guide for our transformation, a guide for the human awakening. And as soon as I let go of that materialistic view around money, it just started to flow through. And maybe it's not that I have a ton of money in my bank right now, but all of my needs are met. Every single one of my needs are met. I have places to stay. I have amazing opportunities to travel. I have these amazing abundant gifts being bestowed upon me because I stayed open to the flow of receiving, because I give so much. And we give so much. I give so much to my students. I give so much to the people who aren't my students. I give of my heart. And it's important that as givers, we allow ourselves to receive as well. And when we do that, we can let go of that fear that says, I don't have enough, that closes off your heart when you say you don't have enough. When you allow yourself to realize that all of your needs are met, all of my needs are met. Each and every day, your needs will truly be met. There's a divine creative will inside of you that is infinite and abundant, and it's always flowing. It's always working to create your needs. But the problem is that so often we're saying, I don't have enough. So the universe is creating in that likeness, in that image of I don't have enough. And so you receive situations, experiences, a life that is not enough. When you wake up and you feel all of my needs are met each and every day, your needs are met. And then extend that beyond yourself. Extend that to the greatest possible space that you could ever go. All of my needs are met for me to fulfill my birth plan, my destiny. And amazing, magical things will start to appear in your life. You'll be bestowed by these wonderful gifts, and you'll be able to receive an infinite amount of abundance. We have to really start to dive into this new mentality around money and let go of the fear that we've created in America around money. Greed, manipulation, domination. It's It's gotta stop. We've got to recognize the truth and remember who we are as infinite beings with an infinite supply of abundance always. We are abundant, we are prosperous, we are love. If you read any books around this, countless books, Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, 40-Day Mind Fast, Soul Feast, all of them, they talk about this concept of changing our mindset to tune into abundance, to be abundance, not to go out chasing money, not to go out chasing abundance, not to go out chasing all of these things we want, but tuning in and allowing them to flow through us, finding our center and being grateful to receive the gifts that are already there. When we open up to receiving the gifts, we'll be able to receive these amazing, amazing things like this incredible view that I'm about to show you. Yeah, it's truly wonderful. It's truly wonderful what we're able to create when we step into our flow of abundance.